Okay, well, welcome back. Last episode we got absolutely demolished at the mall, which means we're going back in, and we're taking no prisoners this time. I went to the correct place, it just put me in literally the worst possible spawn. I don't think I've ever seen it this bad. On the bright side, we might be able to walk into the west, the west basement entrance. The problem is I still need to go on the right for the exit, so the east side is technically speaking better. That stupid acid rain. Nope. Any gunfire we hear, we are leaving alone. It's not our business. Why can't... Oh my god. Why can they not just make this easy? I know this comes out a day after, obviously, that other mall episode, but they are being recorded back to back due to sort of time constraints. So you have to forgive me if I do sound a little bit tilted. I spent the last half hour doing this, and then sitting here thinking, like, how is this going to work? Because the game is just sometimes extremely silly. Okay. Don't forget, it's also RNG how the enemies are placed. And the infestations. The infestations don't always show up, because remember, the first time we came in here, there were no infestations. And there was no guy in here the first time, but there was a second time, and there were infestations. So, there we go. At this point, I could almost do this with my eyes closed. Because this is the third time I've had to do this. See? No infestation over here. What the hell does he have? That has to be one of either the new guns or an M1A. That is... whatever that is nuts. What is that? Scar H. Yeah, basically he has the NATO version of what I have. But he's got the armor piercing, so of course it would... He's probably done... Actually, I was going to say he probably shredded my armor. He is not shredded my armor. In fact, my armor is doing not too bad. Okay, got it. So the recipe for a big: chuck a grenade literally at his feet, and then spray him down with, wait. AK-15. No thanks. Okay. So let's quietly make our way over here, which is the way up. He has one of the guns of all time. Let's do wounds. No, it doesn't. Whoa. Why are there so many hunters down here? An AKM. Chocolate. Smokes. One of these things. I think it's supposed to be like an SSD. Man, he's got a lot of chocolate. Should call him the Candy Man. Oh my god, could you imagine? What is the title of your episode? Oh, I called it the Candyman. Why? Well, because I ran across the guy who had 3 bars of chocolate on him. Ignore the fact that it's not uncommon for me to have 3 bars of chocolate on me. Oh, for God's sake. I'm surprised he didn't get got by the not even the ammo. Obviously the ammo is like whatever. I'm just surprised he didn't get slapped by the stupid flashbang that didn't work. So to put into perspective, in the span of about 36-ish minutes, I have gone into this map 3 times and basically had the exact same thing happen to me every time, where just something I just couldn't outdamage for whatever reason. I mean, some of it is my fault for obvious skill issue, but I mean, sometimes it's just insanity and not in a good way. Like if I die in this mission, since I'm going to a different map, I'll need a break. I'm going on vacation, so I'm not touching this game again for a week. I'm telling you, the game knows that I need propane and is purposely not giving me any. Okay, it's a conspiracy. Big Propane does not want to give me any. Okay. Look, guess what? For the first time, okay, first try, we investigated the place. But can we make this first try? Look, the first 3 didn't happen. You have no legal proof, and they're totally not recorded. Well, please, for the love of God, I don't want to fight it big. I don't want to fight any more of those either. I'm so done with blinks. Oh my God. There's an infestation up here, isn't there? There has to be. Yeah. You know how I know? Because there's no way there's that many ghouls up here for no reason. Please don't tell me there's a second one. Yep. Look, I'm not interested. You guys can have your infestation, okay? I just want a nice quiet life. I want to be left alone. Taking these things. You know what? I'm going to smoke a cigarette. Oh, there's a guy here. I like how my tone changed so much in the span of about 3 seconds there. Did you notice that? I have to find all those bathrooms. And potentially have to deal with Kiba. And even potentially a big. And also have to mark something in the northeast of the map, so. Who's counting? Oh, come on, that is not fair at all. What time is it in the game? Oh, it's 8 p.m. Almost 9 p.m. Please, for the love of God, do not be Kiba. Good news, it is not Kiba. Oh my god. Whoops. What did he have? Scar L. He better have had armor piercing rounds, so help me God. Someone's got a shotgun over here. Okay, good. I think I would have screamed. Not literally, but you know what I mean, okay? Sometimes this game is more than a little annoying. Some SMB rounds I don't need. Some slugs I also don't need. Completely empty attachment box. You shouldn't have. What is that, a 60 rounder? I don't really care. I am more than a little surprised. I haven't seen anybody carrying anything fancy. There's stuff in here. Man, it is kind of warm in here, actually. Not even in a good way either, it's just warm. I had the other fan on, but I know it makes it... Like, it gets kind of obnoxiously loud. And I personally don't mind it, but I know it'll get into the recording. And then it's very loud, even in the recording, so... There's a big over there, and I'm not interested. Oh. That's Kibba. Kibba's over there. Nope. Not even remotely interested. Yes! Oh, come on, where's your armor, man? Can't believe I got away with that. And then here's the gun store thing. We'll head over to the gun store. I think he did take a hit or two from the big. Oh my god, no. Oh. I'm so glad that guy's blind. There's gotta be a big in there. Right. I will just... Oh yeah, that would have hurt a lot. Yeah. That's how to do it. Why is it that the night vision seems really inconsistent? Is it just me? I mean, it probably very well is just me and I'm stupid, but... Hey, got it. Money... Where are the other two bathrooms? I need to know. It's funny though, when you say it like that, it sounds like, why do you need to know? And it's like, well, for the mission. They're like, sure, for the mission, sure. It's too awkward to do either one. At least it looks awkward on the screen, on my screen. Then I look over at the thing and it doesn't look that bad. It really doesn't look great either. How's that doing? Oh my god. Now, if any of them could have something for level 5, would be very nice. That'll work. For what that? Thank God. It's slowly but surely it's working. I'm gonna take these in case I need them. And I'll take those two. We have a top up. Oh, some more. Oh, more. Oh, piece of can. Oh, hello. Armor piercing? Don't mind if I do. Where are the other two washrooms? These are. How many more of these are there? Hmm. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the other two are to the southwest-ish of the map. So in this, not that one. That one doesn't count. It specifies it is the two bathrooms found near Liuju. If I find Liuju, I will find the bathrooms. There they are. I have to go into some of the bathrooms, but not fully into some of the other ones. Make it make sense. Oh, shoot, you're right. I almost forgot I have to go up north. I'll dump it, it's fine, whatever. It's still not enough. I think it's at the northeast for... Hello? I had to turn my night vision off to see what he was. He had a shotgun. It wouldn't have been amazing for him, but it wouldn't have been ideal for me either. If he got close enough, I didn't even see if he hit what type of shells he had. You find those generators and stay the hell away from it. The generators are in here, right? Those are the ones it's talking about. It's like, please be this one. Stupid electronic boxes. Right, hang on, let's look. Trucks and generator. Generators in the northeast area inside the mall. Here. Apparently, it should be basically straight north from this hallway. And they may take a little bit of walking around to get him to go. And I think they're not full-size generator like that. Oh my god, are you for real? I saw it and I registered it as a generator, but not the generator. I was expecting like a proper sort of industrial-sized generator. Double check. Anything in here? Crystal's in the swamp. That's in the swamp. That's Igor. Okay, God, we gotta get out of here. We gotta head outside and head to the east. That's right. There's a bunch of enemies down here towards the pharmacy. Okay. I'm gonna guess it is. Yeah, it is nighttime. Okay. We hug this wall. Should lead us straight to this road. And get to the other side of the car park. It will be over here. Whatever that is, we're not interested. Or are they? Nope. Shoot, it's to the south. We're just gonna sit here and stuff our face. The promised land. We have made it. Oh my god. Oh, I cannot begin to tell you. The swamp, and then find the crystal. God, we're going to the swamp next. Let's drop off some stuff first. Swamp, what will work in the swamp? Put both of these away. Take out this, put that back in. Bring out, we'll take these slugs, or no, you're right, we will take buckshot, just in case. As for this, that's full, that's more or less full. Where is it? Oh, for here, we can put these away, because we don't need them right now. For food and water and things. Oh, I just realized we do have AP slugs I picked up. And put that away too. And these. Should be this one, there we go. Okay, so we head over to the barman. And just sell him this garbage. Don't need to buy anything from him. Not really. Tasks. Yes, please, thank you. I was wanted part 2 is kill him, what, 15 times? Yeah, of course. Well, we get a class 6 kib armor, which is not horrendous, but also not good. I'm in no real rush to do that one, as you can imagine. Take this, because it's not bad. Organic extraction. Maybe round, sure, whatever. Power grid documents. Where are these? Over the bridge from the mall. Okay. North area of the month. There should be documents to show the state of the power grid. I have to go back into the basement. Yeah, not anytime soon. Not in your wildest dreams, buddy. And then we go to the general. We'll see if there's anything here really quick. Nothing we would want. It's fine. We don't even really need ammo either. Tasks. What's worth the most? I think the handguard. The assassins are where? Present inside the mall. I don't really have a choice. I'll have to do it at some point, but I'm in no rush to do it now, so. This gets sold. These I'll store. These I'll sell this. Back to the barman. Raid. And I should have enough time. No, it's too late. Too late in the day. Okay. Should have enough time to make it into the swamp and get those missions quickly done. So go to there, leave to the swamp, and it is the bad overcast. Oh, at least it's just raining. What do we need? Straight north to here, and I think the crystal's up here. Right? I think the crystal, it says, is up there. Hello? Oh, thank God. I just saw something, like the area light up as though there was somebody there. Oof. Where are you, buddy? I don't recognize that armor. There has to be like a class 5 armor. Oh, yeah, we'll switch back to PS. Yeah, class 4. Why are you carrying around DVD drives? This looks like the M4, because it is the M4. Yeah, we wouldn't even know if it was a class 5 armor. It most likely is. Because the Cyclops is class 6, and that's not a Cyclops. So. I know in the grand scheme of things, okay, in the grand scheme of things, the major factions, like the Hunters and the Greens and the Reds, they all have very similar looking armor that are really kind of only differentiated by just the color. But it just kind of makes sense. Like, obviously there is differences to them, but they're, for the most part, pretty similar. This mission is always the most awkward, like when it says the chemical ones, because it's very awkward trying to figure out what they mean or where they want it. Because if you think about the other missions where it has the other anomalies, it's always, always, always beside some of the crystals, whereas the green doesn't have any crystals. So I have to be very careful over here. Yeah, that's why. Like the rain's easing up. A lot of ghouls over here. I don't remember if there's any infestations. There's definitely ghouls. I know you can go to the houses and they have loot, but... What the hell? There's people over here too? I remember there being people in this area last time. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's not really worth going into these houses, quite frankly, so... I'm gonna ignore the houses. Hang on a second. Bro, he just ate that buckshot and didn't say a word. Oh, basically, we're almost there. Get up this way. Oh, cutscene! Wow. Also, this is going to have the thingy guy, the crystal guys around here, like the cult. And inside this bag, there was a key. Key to the locked door in the sewer. I don't remember what happens if you go into the sewer, but I don't know if I want to go into the sewer. Where's the nearest exit? We can go to the sewer later. In the next episode. I'm going to ignore them all for a period of time. Sure, the sewer's right there, but I don't have enough time, so... It'll go into the notes, that's for sure. We go south and back up again. Is there an infestation here? Or just... There must be something nearby, because... One or two or three... Yeah... Where is it? Oh, I'm gonna hug to the left. I hear with some more movement over there. It does not sound fun. Yep. Oof. This used to be hit scan. Bro, either that guy doesn't exist and I'm tripping balls, or he just... Yeah, his armor must have been eating that. There's no other possible excuse. What did he have? Scar L. Looks good, though. Looks really good, actually. I'll take that. And I'll take this, too. And you know what? I mean, heck, I'll take this. Why not? Some extra free money and some AP rounds. Boom. Oh, easy peasy. And back over to the stash real quick. Top off what we can. At the very least, what we have to. And we sit here and, like, I'm going to put in my notes, basically, you know, pray to Jesus that my armor, or the propane shows up. Because otherwise, at this rate, we're never getting the propane. I'm going to see what is on here, just because I'm really curious. That looks good. I think that's actually one of the better ones you can get on there. Attachment. Oh, standards. They're never the fancy ones. Okay, so let's figure out where this is here. That. This is whatever. We'll sell this. It doesn't matter. I think you just don't have to worry about. They're in pretty decent condition. Why is this in here? That shouldn't be in here. That should be over here. Okay. To the barman. Trade. Dump these. And I think it was his task, right? Yes. Crystal. Yeah, we'll just take this. It's whatever. Okay. So now the purple, we call them the grapes. Now the grapes are in play. Because obviously they're purple. And they glow bright purple. But they're also really annoying to fight. But anyway, where's the bed? Because it's actually not all that late in the day. That's going to be it for this episode. If you like what you saw, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.